Hello, I'm Randall. It's good to be here. I was talking recently, thinking about love and talking about it in class to everyone's great discomfort, I think. So I'll just put it out here on this video so no one has to deal with it for real. I heard a friend Douglas Brooks say recently, I was listening to him talk, and he's just kind of put it out there in passing almost. When you get right down to it, all that we do is for love. Everything we do is for love. And I was thinking about that, and what came to mind first was that Beatles song, All You Need Is Love. For a long time I'd thought about, I guess that song is saying love is this almost like a commodity, a thing. If you get that thing, then you don't need anything else. All you need is love. But then I started thinking about, what can you turn that around so that, and say it in a slightly different way, and maybe an expanded way. All the things that you need, all of your needs are love. All that you need is some form of love. That's a little different flavor to that idea then, so that maybe you think of it in terms of Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maybe it's a hierarchy of love, but all those needs on that pyramid maybe are forms of love. From your physiological needs of food, water, sleep, your survival needs, shelter, your relationship needs, your needs for autonomy and growth, self-actualization. All those needs might be a form of love. And the book Nonviolent Communication by Marshall Rosenberg, I've got a copy of it here on my Kindle. I won't claim to know that much about it, but anyway, he talks about some of the basic needs that we all have for autonomy: celebration, integrity, interdependence, physical nurturance, and play, and spiritual communion. And says that when those needs are fulfilled, we have feelings like amazement or comfort. We feel eager or energetic, inspired, hopeful, touched, trustful. And when those needs aren't fulfilled, then it's anger, annoyance, concern, confusion, hopelessness, loneliness, sadness, those kinds of things. That's one way of thinking about it, and could be a very helpful way to think about what those feelings are telling you about how you're perceiving your need for love being met in all those forms that you need it, specifically or individually, personally, so that what if everything that you need is some form of love? And when you recognize that, maybe it makes it a little easier to find love in a wider range of forms than the specific ways that you need it met. That if you know that what you're looking for is love, and you're not looking for, I'm just going to throw out song titles, don't look for it in all the wrong places, and think of the things that you do for love, right? Anyway, there's another book I've got here too, our friend Bill Mahoney's book, Exquisite Love, is another contemplation on that as a practice, as a yoga, a bhakti practice. So I just wanted to read one little paragraph here, maybe from the introduction to it. Let's see, what does he say? To turn toward love, to return to love, is to open our hearts to its presence within us and within others, and then to live our lives in steadier alignment with it. The turn toward love thus implies a movement of sorts, a transformation of our existence. It begins within us when we feel various human sentiments associated with wanting, receiving, and giving love. That there's the possibility of such movement toward higher love implies that there are levels of love, some more elevated than others. Our longing to know and experience higher forms of love will lead us to elevate the quality of our love, to refine or course our expectations and expressions of love, and to cultivate and nourish love in our lives. As we do so, as we enter more fully into experiences of our love and give ourselves more fully to the expression of our love, we come to know that divine love itself has always been with and within us, and our feelings of incompletion, alienation, or unfulfillment can dissolve. The turn toward love is a turn toward a full and appreciative affirmation of existence. And maybe for love, we just think of it in an individualized way as the fulfillment of our desires, the seeking out of the satisfaction of our needs. The salubrious adjustment maybe involves the adjustment that fulfills our needs without depriving others of their own needs. I don't know, something like that. Maybe play with that and see what that gets you. Thanks.